representative of the Permanent Secretary of Niger State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development. Today here at the Mariam Babangida Multipurpose Hall, Mina, for the commemoration of the Gender-Based Violence 16 Days Activism.
Have you recovered the children? One has been recovered. So the twins, we heard that they are dead, but we know that it's a lie. She trafficked them and sold them out. So I just think this office is not there in Mina. Maybe we might not even get to it.
Gender-based violence is an issue which is a global menace, especially here in Africa, Nigeria.
So now what we're going to do
And also part of Niger State that is ravaged by insecurity for trafficking children, persons.
Different community. So I wish you fruitful deliberation. Thank you.
We have the representative of the NACTIP. NACTIP is the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking Persons here in Nigeria. We have the Niger State coordinator during the GBV 16 Days Activism here at the Mariam Babangida Multipurpose Hall Development Center.
Let's know what is human trafficking before we now know how we will now use these laws and policies on how to combat the human trafficking. If we're talking about human trafficking, we'll look at three elements which constitute the means, the act, and the purpose. The means is how do they do this? They come to the villages or our towns to deceive people.
But they said, fine, it will be accepted, but that's
we have the state coordinator of NACTAL Niger State here, Ola Sultan Alajai.
Additional work on it. And I said, okay, Nigerians, we from Nigeria, we go and do our own parts, where others. So now, the process of being trafficked, according to what NACTAL presented, that alone is from, let's assume somebody doing traffic from Nigeria to wherever part of the country of the world. That process alone is not a good thing, it's not a good experience.
NACTAL is a network against child trafficking, abuse and labor, supported by the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking Persons.
When we can use the word victim. But somebody somewhere is victimizing them, taking advantage of the vulnerability.
We have the representative of the National Drug Law Enforcement NDLEA Niger State Command.
But I was actually not informed to give about digital violence against women and girls. That's one of the major things that happens now online, where you see people trolling people online, they body shame people, they post videos of naked girls even without their knowledge or without their consent to do that. And at the end of it all, it causes problems in the families. Now, coming to drug abuse and GBV, they are very closely related, because most of those people that do GBV, gender-based violence against women and children, most of them are involved in drugs, because people with normal sense cannot do that. Form of online trafficking and exploitation affecting children and women in our society. Today, violence no longer happens only in the homes
Niger State Child Rights Agency.
It moves to phones, computers, social media platforms, online harassment, bullying, identity theft, non-consensual sharing of image, blackmail, harmful messages, and digital trafficking are damaging life, especially the life of girls and the young people.
We have the representative of the Niger State Police Commissioner, Niger State Command.
We have suspect of cases that has to do with drug issues. At most times, we relay or transfer to the NDLEA just because of the area of core competence and their mandate in line with the law establishing such organization. And I'm very sure the NAPTIP officer can be able to witness several times. We've been working together when there are issues that has to do with human trafficking, We've been very collaborative and we've been achieving results together.
We have the Chief Executive of Rayua Referral, Niger State.
Let me give you a little scenario. I want you all to understand that this idea of trafficking or GBV has gone far. The major problem, as one of us said, is power imbalance. Another problem we are facing is being manipulated, and that's the root cause. How careful are we? Do we know our source? Do we take our time to verify our source? Nigerians are noted for quick money and quick service. We like fire brigade approach, and at the same time, we like to make wealth quick. And that's a major root cause of both digital violence and child trafficking.
Greetings from International Federation of Women Lawyers.
We have the FIDA representative, Niger State branch.
Barrister Mrs. Bonani Jibogu. Yes, we are glad to be part of this program as stakeholders. Yes, because it's trafficking against child. Yes, as we are all adults here, we are responsible parents, we are responsible uncles, aunties, and everyone for children. We have to lay an enabling ground for our children so that they will grow up to become responsible. It is all our concerns to take care of our children. FIDA is known with a mantle and a mandate to care for children and women. We represent them legally. We ensure their prevention, protection, and we preserve their rights so that they will live well and their well-being is being taken care of. So whenever there is any form of abuse, any kind of National Human Rights Commission.
We have the representative of the National Human Rights Commission, Niger State.
Because NHRC, everyone is concerned about every human rights issue. As we all know, child trafficking or human trafficking is human rights violation. And that human rights violation we're talking about is not just one violation that trafficking affected. When we talk of human trafficking, we're talking about taking somebody's right to life. You're taking right to life of a person is affected when you are being trafficked. We also talk on right to your liberty and respect. When you are being trafficking, your right to liberty is seized because you might be taken to maybe outside the country or within the internal trafficking that we have been talked about.
Online violence is what is happening now. Please, it first, I think it can go under psychological. And then, but most times now, I think we are trying to make it to stand alone so that it will become 5 major types. Sexual violence. Whenever we are discussing issues of violence, most people's head will go to sexual abuse, sexual harassment, sexual violence, but it's not the paramount one. Although it is raining so fast now because of what is happening. We hear, we see, and we've been rendering counseling services to those that are doing it.
Kalajai Olasukomi Adedayo is my name. I'm still coordinator of Network Against Child Trafficking, Abuse and Labor, NACTAL, Niger State. We realized that we need to commemorate the 16 days activism in GBV as a network, and considering the internal trafficking that is paramount in Niger State, to realize that there is a high time for us to ensure that the masses, the citizens are being sensitized to know what it takes about trafficking, and also for those traffic victims also to know the antics that those perpetrators are also using for them to traffic their victims. So they'll be able to know when someone is trafficking them, and also the tactics, the experience needed right not to be tracked again. So NACTAL as a network realized that this is a high time for Niger State masses to know what traffic is all about. And we know God just blessed the state with the NAPTIP, and we believe that the president of NAPTIP in Niger State will be able to do more in the state and reduce menace of trafficking in Niger State. Thank you.
Standing in for the Commissioner of Police in today's occasion as part of the activities in celebrating or commemorating 16 days activism. We have come to partner with the NACTAL in partnership with NAPTIP organizing a sensitization program today, also in collaboration with the Ministry of Women Affairs, and that is why we have come to support them to be part of this awareness lecture, because we have discovered sensitization is the key for all stakeholders to know what this GBV issue is all about. And the focus for this year commemoration has to do with woman trafficking and the relationship between woman trafficking and GBV. So and that's why we're here, and we are here to grace the occasion.
We have the cross-section of the participants at today's 16-day GBV activism organized by NACTAL in collaboration with NAPTIP.